Hello and welcome to Butts to Nuts, a movie review podcast hosted by me, Ben Charlesworth, and my brother, Scott Charlesworth. Scott, how you feeling after the movie?
Oh, I'm more wondering how you're feeling over there, big boy. You're a little bit plum tuckered out. I had a bit of a...
Don't play Can't Stop the Music before an episode or I'm going to start boogieing down.
It's just so good.
How'd you rate the moves? I was testing out a few new ones just for like the frontiers.
Yeah, I like the knees one, the one where you use your knees. I thought that was a good one.
Which knees one specifically? Because there's knees 1 and knees 2.
Probably knees 1. I think knees 1 was the best dance move that you had.
Yeah. So I do like sneeze knees as well.
Sneeze knees. Yeah, it's a banger.
Deep knees love. Bittersweet knees for me.
The sleazy knees.
The sleazy knees, yeah. YMC knees.
The squeezable knees.
Green Day. It's a sneezy, deezy, kneesy day.
Yeah, that's my favourite dance move of yours.
Yeah, not the Green Day, but it's a sneezy, kneesy day. So we watched Double World. Actually, I do have a tale. Quickly.
All right. Yeah. Give us some tales.
All right, Scott, hold my hands. Don't.
I didn't want to. I really didn't.
It feels good to give back to the community. You know how it feels.
Yeah, it feels good.
And the other day, I'm walking to TAFE, and an old homeless man yells out. He goes, "Oi, mate!" And I look at him, I go, oh. He goes, "You're local around here?"
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit, I don't really want to, get pestered by this guy. I said, no, I'm not a local. And I began to walk off, and he said, oh, that's all right. And he looked a bit sad. I was like, no, I'm going to do something right for once instead of being a, selfish prick like I always am. So I turned around and I said, but I think I can help you, mate. And he looks me in the eyes, he goes, mate, I need your help finding something. And I said, all right, what do you need help finding?
I'm interested.
And I took him to the local bottle shop because he didn't know where the bottle shop was. And I helped the man that day.
Oh, bro.
He said, I don't know where the local bottle shop is. So I said, come with me, mate. I'll show you. So I walked him to the local bottle shop and he looked me in the eyes and he said, thank you, mate. We all need to get pissed sometimes. And now I can get on the piss thanks to you. Oh. And I just gave him a thumbs up and said, I know what it's like, mate. And walked off. It was beautiful.
Oh, bro.
I helped a man.
You helped a man.
I am a saint, not a sinner. Oh. It was really just got me going. And speaking of venturing off into a new world, we ventured into a double world.
We did. This movie is insane. This is our second international movie too. And it is a Chinese film.
Chinese one.
And wow, it is, as I said, insane.
That's good. Oh, I didn't get any trivia for this.
Ah, that's all right.
Or letterbox. I should probably do that. Should we pause the podcast here, or should we just fill and I'll... Yeah, let's fill. Let's keep going.
Phil? Yeah.
Let's
do a Phil Dunphy.
Let's.
All right.
Why is it called Double World though?
Because there are two worlds.
Okay,
there
but we didn't see
the
much
north and the south. Two rival gangs, two rival enemies, regions.
Correct, but we never get to see both doubles of the worlds.
That brings me to my first problem with this movie. Exactly what you just said.
Probably your only problem, though.
No, not my only problem.
Probably your only problem, though.
This movie was spectacular in the worst of ways.
No, I reckon it was probably your only problem.
It's my favourite movie ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even get to see the enemies. So was it the Southern Zhao?
Okay, so Southern Zhao and Northern Yang.
Okay, we never got to see the Northern Yang.
Not really, no. I mean, at the end, there was a couple of boys popped up.
We saw some people from the Northern Yang, but we didn't actually get to see the region of the Northern Yang. I would have liked to have seen like a full-scale war. I thought that's what that was leading to.
Yeah, I was waiting for that as well.
Oh man, this is gonna be hectic. Which it was. It did not let up, but not in the ways that I thought this movie was gonna go.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be very different. I thought it was going to be all about the arena.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't. How about you hit me with that first little point of yours?
All right. So, you know what? I'm going to start us off with some positives because I think we need some positives early in the podcast. And
I love that. I love that you're bringing a smile to the people's faces.
That's all right. That's what I do. That's my job around here.
That's beautiful.
The environments looked really good.
Yes.
I think that's where most of the CGI budget went for this movie.
Yeah.
Into the environments. And it was very lacking in other areas, but especially at the palace and the arena looked spectacular. Like, that was the standard of CGI that should be today. Like, that was really cool, especially on the budget that they have.
It was 40 million, so usually
That's
typical film
insane
like this would be 200 million at least, you know? The creatures, I don't know why they did CGI fire. You clearly could have just burnt a couple of those, like the cauldron or whatever it was at the top. It could have just clearly set that alight. I understand for the cum tower, which we'll get to.
Yep, that's right.
You could have just set a couple of things properly alight.
Yeah.
But no.
Although they would have exploded the entire set if they were using oil. No, but you can do special, controlled special effects like that.
I think so.
Maybe they didn't have the explosives expertise over there. They just went, we'll just bloody make the fire.
So you do it in post, guys.
Just do it in post. You know?
A lot of that was just do it in post.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it was. You could definitely tell a lot of green screen was happening. I mean, I guess while we're on the thing of effects, the models for the CGI monsters, they were a bit rough.
Yeah.
They were a bit rough. But especially the movement of them, it was just like, hang on a second, are we in a PS3 game right now? Or
yeah. No, it's PS2 graphics.
Super fucking jonky sometimes, man.
We will get to that, but I just want to pause.
Oh.
And we're back. No, the arena. Let's talk about that before we get into some beast action, okay?
Okay, yes.
Before we get into some real dirty beast action, I want to talk about the arena.
You are all about that dirty beast action, aren't you?
Well, you're talking about all the designs. What was your favourite location?
You know what? I'm not usually a desert man, but I actually like the desert.
Desert was really cool. Yeah, I was trying to hold back a burp there.
You just let it out. Oh, yeah.
I like that.
I can already smell it. Yeah, I thought the desert was the coolest location that they had in the CGI department. It was a nice location for one of the starting action scenes, especially that scorpion scene.
That was fucking sick.
Those
scorpions looked okay as well compared to the rest.
It reminded me of the first Transformers.
The
I think they borrowed a lot from other movies in this movie.
There's basically, Transformers the whole time, wasn't it?
The whole time is Transformers, and
Shia LaBeouf was in it for some reason. I don't know why he popped in. When he was just there burning up at the end.
Yeah.
Those two guys were spooning.
Damn, that was awkward. Poor Shia.
If you noticed and squinted really hard, Ironheart.
There was a cameo from the Optimus voice actor. You know, he was standing there in one of the fight scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically Transformers.
Iron Maiden was in this, the band.
They played in the arena.
Yeah, that was really odd. That felt offbeat for me.
I feel like that was not of the times and...
Probably not accurate.
Probably not accurate to the time period this is set in, which is a time period.
Did you like the chains in the arena?
The chains?
Yeah.
That was so funny when they were jumping onto them. It's just... Oh my God, it was just... Like, I had no idea what they were doing. They all get their weapons out, face forward, and then they just suddenly hit each other on the sides while they're jumping.
In slow motion.
Wouldn't you want to concentrate on jumping first? So, for people who haven't watched the movie, they get the contestants. They're all trying to, compete to be the marshal, the general of the Southern Army, right? And they're testing the might. It's basically
Thunderbolt Ross.
I told you it was basically Mortal Kombat, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but a little bit different. And they got chained up and jump onto this obstacle course, which is a spider web of chains, and it was just so weird. They all jumped at the same time. But
I love as well, though, they land and they're having a little fight. And then the Emperor's like, all right, it's time to spice it up. Let's turn and throw a bunch of boulders at them. Isn't it hard enough?
So fucking crazy, man.
Like, if you slip once, there was that one guy just got harpooned by the chain. Or not harpooned, just fell straight into that spike.
Yeah, that was kind of hot.
But those two other dudes would have just been hanging there whilst their mates just been killed. And they're just like, oh, man.
This is awkward.
They wouldn't wouldn't have got saved. They just would have been left to starve, I reckon.
You reckon? I reckon they would have been brought up and branded, you know?
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, they would have been like, oh, damn, our homie's just been impaled.
Would you rather die or get branded and be a loser?
I would rather die than be a loser.
Yeah, fuck getting branded, man.
Man, you got this mark on you for the rest of your life telling everyone that you're a loser.
That's the shittiest face tat. That's
It's the
like
ultimate shame.
It's almost as cringy as like a fucking teardrop under your eye.
Yeah.
But that's for killing someone.
This is for not killing someone.
It's just being a little bitch, just like a little beta. You get a little beta stamp for the rest of your life.
For being a yogurt male.
You are a yogurt male. No, you never want to be a yogurt male.
You don't want to be a yogurt male.
They did just float though. And every time someone jumped, they just floated across the whole screen.
It was insane. There was a lot of that. Like they were throughout the entire movie. There was a lot of jumping, and you could tell that they were on wires.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, I'm gonna jump now, and then suddenly it's just, what? Oh, it's Dad moving his car down.
Yeah, I was confused as well. It's like,
there's a
who's
car
here?
driving down the driveway. It's like, damn. This movie is messing with our heads.
It's all of them coming in to kill us because we're bagging out their
Suddenly
movie.
there's break through the windows and start slicing us.
It's the director, Teddy Chan. I think that was his name.
Teddy Chan. What
Teddy-
an awesome name.
Yeah, if that's his name. It is his name.
It is?
Yeah.
Is that like his actual name?
I think so.
Yeah, or is it like a name that he changed himself? Teddy Chan is like, it's just too good.
Oh, you know what? That sounds like something that would be interesting to search up.
But we don't have the time.
Next episode.
Yeah, we'll confirm confirm it with you next episode if Teddy Chan is a real man.
I think he's a real man because they credited him.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, good eye.
Could be a woman though. Who knows?
Could be, you know. Never know.
Yeah, come on.
That's
Don't
right.
assume.
You can't assume. The blue lady that stalked the main characters for ages. This chick in this fucking blue robe just kept appearing and disappearing, and waited to the end of the movie to go, I'm going to take you to this fucking forest that you've been trying to search for the whole time.
See, and then
What's the main character's name again? What's his name?
Donnie Ling?
Donnie.
Oh, Donnie Lang?
No, but his actual name in the movie.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, his name's Donnie.
Oh, no, Dong Ling.
Dong Ling.
I'm pretty sure. Don Ling.
Well,
yeah.
his first name is Dong.
Yeah.
Anyways, they take Dong to the forest.
Yeah. But she just disappears.
But she just disappears. She's like, yeah, you are actually the blood of the North tribe. I know that's a bit awkward for you, but, you know, you technically can't win this competition now. And he's like, oh, thanks. I could have known that before I entered this.
Yeah, you were stalking me in the desert. Why didn't you tell me then?
She's just like, yeah, I'm going to follow this young man.
And I'm going to wait till he's done everything and then say, you've wasted your time. I was like, what?
She's like, thanks a lot.
Thanks, bitch. And then she just disappears.
Fucking idiot.
Yogurt male.
Yogurt male.
Typical yogurt male.
Can't believe it. And that blue robe didn't even look cool. That was cringe.
It was gross.
Yeah, it was so out of place.
Did you like the broken spear?
Nah, that was annoying. I wanted a proper spear.
I just wanted him to slice him.
Ah.
Also,
I don't like that. It's just like, man, you had the potential to have an epic weapon, but you choose the broken spear.
they're very...
It looks so off. I don't know. It might be OCD, but I was just like, I want the head of the spear on there.
I don't think he killed anyone with that spear.
No, he just
Held prodded people. He was like, had a cattle prodder and just started poking like livestock the whole time. He wasn't doing anything.
It was kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's kind of hot. It was awkward.
Lucky he got old mate's sword at the end, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
that was a good upgrade.
That
But
was
not
hot.
for her, though, because she got stabbed in the leg and then stabbed in the back.
All right, you've brought it up. Let's just get there.
Let's just go for it. What's the name?
Jing
Yang.
Jing Yang.
Wow, so happy character. Like, I love you guys. You're my best friends in the world. Fucking dies.
I've only known you guys for like 2 minutes, and now let's hold hands and
I
all
thought
hug.
she was going to win the competition. He was going to die. Like, sacrifice. Like, what's his name?
Chuhan.
Chuhan was going to die, sacrifice himself for Jin Yang. Jin Yang was going to become the leader of the southern tribe. And then Dong was going to become the leader of the northern region.
And then they were gonna fuck.
Yeah, then we're going to...
That's double of 2. Oh, I know she's dead. Maybe don't fuck her now. That could be weird.
You've just taken this to
That
another
could
place.
be really weird.
That was my theory. And then she just gets stabbed, but not fast, not a quick death, like slow in the spine.
See, I
That was
thought the
gruesome.
first, like, him stabbing her in the leg, that, you know, typical in, I guess, Western movies where it's just like, someone's getting tortured, so then the character surrenders, and then they let that character go, and they capture the person who they really
But
want.
we were just bamboozled.
This one, they just fucking stabbed her in the back.
Jokes.
Her hair as well, getting that ripped out.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Plus, beforehand, she got beat by all those dudes. Remember when she was on the floor and they were just kicking her?
Yeah. Holy shit. I was like, nah. They're just like kicking her. She's going to get out of this. She's
Yeah.
going to get... And then, no, she doesn't.
So let's list through what happened. She got brutally beat up by a bunch of men, thrown into a tree,
Stabbed in the leg.
and then twisted in that leg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So she was definitely not walking from that.
No.
That was just... Her hamstrings have gone.
No, yeah.
They've disintegrated.
She cannot do hurdles like Sally Pearson.
Nah.
She is gone.
She is... Yeah, she cannot compete in the 2000 Olympics.
Shit.
Shit.
Can't come to Sydney.
Bloody hell.
Then she had her hair ripped out, like
Yeah.
a special braid, and then got stabbed in the back.
Wow, what a way to go down.
And she was still alive by the time that Dong
Yeah, Dong.
Dong came along and was
She
like,
took it like a champ, though. I would say that she took it like a champ.
Yeah.
I mean, even though she was like, ah!
Probably because she was moaning in her sleep.
That was weird. No. I don't understand. It just cuts to a scene of all of them sleeping and she's like, why?
Wet dreams, that's why, Scott.
Oh, that fight today was just so horny. Oh my God.
Just dreaming about pork buns.
Oh, those pork buns look good.
Now,
Were they just bao buns?
was pork buns an innuendo about
To
them
sex?
having sex? Yeah.
Probably.
Like, oh, I'm hungry, get me some pork buns. And then next scene he's there with a candle, like, sussing out the area where to fuck.
There was a lot of like weird bootiness in this movie. And what about when the dude, they're in the sandstorm and
that's right.
Chu grabs Dong's pants. He's like, my pants.
And that was a lizard guy.
There's like a
wasn't
whole
it?
cheek there.
Yeah.
Like Dong's cheek just whips out. He's like, my pants.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
And then his just little sphincter pops out.
Okay. He's just got to take it to the fucking next level.
Dong's
Dong
dong
comes
just starts
out.
slapping around in the wind. And then his sphincter.
His feet.
Yeah, she did moan in her sleep. That was a weird thing.
Yeah.
He had a spidey sense, Chu Han, as well, that sleeping part where he's just like, I know this slave bitch is going to kill me.
She's going to come out and she's going to stab me. He just got up and it's like, why are you trying to kill me, mate? What are you doing? It's like, your dad killed my dad. Well, that's awkward.
Oh, fuck. You want to have peace and I'll kill this dude tomorrow? Yeah, fuck, sure, mate.
Yeah, sure.
I just cut my hair and now I look like a badass. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck. It's pretty hot, man.
I mean, she had ample opportunities to just shoot the dude with that bow and arrow.
Yeah, I don't know why she was waiting on him.
I mean, she's not going to lose anything. She's like just the slave lady, right?
yeah, she's already lost everything.
So what does she have to lose?
Well, so how did she find him in the forest?
Oh, that is so weird.
So
and
what-
she kept appearing too.
Yeah, her and
What
the
was
blue
her
girl.
name? Okay, I'm
Slave.
hopeless.
I don't know her name.
Slave lady.
Maybe we could come up with a better nicer name.
Okay. What was it?
Slave lady
We
sounds
call her
a bit-
North Lady because she comes from the north.
North lady, alright.
North Lady.
Yeah, maybe not-
Instead of Slave Lady, that's... yeah.
Slave girl, come here.
No.
Enter scene.
We can't do that. We can't do that. We'll just call
keep
it
it in though. But
North Lady.
I know we're joking.
North Lady.
She was a slave. and
She was...
her
yeah.
poor fingernails at that.
Jesus.
She
Yeah.
wasn't getting out of that.
She was not getting out of that.
She rips one bar, like breaks one bar. She's still got
We're
another.
talking
water-
about it. We've just skipped a bit, but we're talking about a cage that she was
Oh
trapped
yeah,
in.
sorry. Yeah. When she was ripping the cage.
Yeah.
Also, splinters in your fingernails. But she would have
I got
knocked.
blisters on my fingers.
She would have knocked out one of those bars.
Beatles reference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you would have knocked out one of those bars.
No, let's talk about it. The Beatles a little bit more. Do it.
Just let it be, mate.
Oh, okay. Magical
Mystery.
tour.
Did you hear that little fart?
Yeah.
You'll smell it in a sec. Yeah, so okay. All right. So
What?
we've delved into the main characters a little bit. Let's talk about the relationship between them, how they suddenly become best friends after like 2 days.
Yeah, that's just weird.
They're just like, you're my best friend. I will never leave you. We are bonded through this chain that we're chained with.
Things moved at a weird pace in this movie. It was just
Yeah.
It was very sort of like cheesy. Just things just happened because it was like, oh, we got to make it happen quick. Make them friends. Make them enemies.
Let's go.
Need a conflict here to build out the time a bit more.
It just kept going. I mean, I will give it to this movie. There was no dead air.
Because it was mainly fights. I think that's why it was so interesting and fun to watch.
Yeah, there was no interesting dialogue, and just as you were about to lose interest, something crazy happened.
Yeah, you'd just be sitting there, and they've just fought the arena battle, and then Slave Girl just appears again. Chuhan gives her
Am I calling her
noodles.
North Lady?
Oh, yeah, shit, yeah.
You're hopeless.
Oh, yeah, North
You're
Lady.
hopeless.
And she just shoves noodles in her mouth after the fight.
Yeah.
The first fight. You're giving me a look as if I'm jumping too much.
You're jumping like crazy.
All
mate.
right, you direct.
No, but you continue your,
Nah, you
continue
direct,
your little
mate.
spiel.
I'm getting a little bit crazy here.
All right. Well, I just want to say, yeah, how connected they were, and suddenly they just love each other. It was just the weirdest thing of all time. Yeah, it's so strange. The pacing at the start, especially, was ridiculously fast. They had this monologue, and it was kind of like a basically what's going on with the regions and the war and stuff, and it just moved at incredible pace.
Yeah, I could not read
I
that.
could not read those subtitles quick enough. Like that was like, bro, can we pause that to just talk about that for a second?
I was worried that the whole thing was going to be like that. I was like, is Mandarin this
Thank-
quick?
Yeah, thank God it was not like that. But I think it was just a fast speaker. It was just, but even the first scene though, these two, the assassins that came to assassinate the Southern King of the Southern region, they come in and they're like, for you, my king. And then they open this chest with all this gold dust. Gold dust from WWE pops out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just, the whole scene just went by so quickly. It was weird. It was really weird.
You think it'd be more effective to just, I don't know, whip out a crossbow and quickly shoot them, wouldn't you?
Like that general whipped out that crossbow and killed that bandit in that hallway.
Yeah, well, that's what I was getting at before.
That was a bad segue.
What? How was that bad?
Oh, it's because I'm jumping now.
Oh, support yourself, mate. You know what? The listeners are smart.
I'm sorry, mate. I just need a hand on the shoulder sometimes. I need some support.
Here, let me grab you. How's this feel? Is that better?
Stop.
You're quite tight in this area, right?
Yeah, I'm a bit tight there.
It's all right. I'm a certified masseuse.
Damn, I thought you were a chiropractor.
That's all good. I actually was Sally Pearson's masseuse in 2000, and I helped her get that medal.
That's why she won that race.
Yeah. She shoved noodles in her mouth in that alley before the bandits came.
North Lady.
We're skipping. Yeah, North Lady, not slave. North Lady. Before we get back to the start,
Yeah.
in that bandit scene, after they've just fought the first battle, and they're all just chilling out, eating their food, Chuhan just gives her the noodles. She just shoved that in her face.
I would be pretty hungry too, but she did eat a pork bun before.
Just like that, though, the same way.
Same way. Maybe she hadn't eaten for ages. She'd been starving.
Yes, but even if you're that hungry, you
But
could
like,
eat like
why
that.
wouldn't you go eat some food while you were like sitting in the grandstands or with the bow and arrow? It's like, fuck off. I'll let this guy kill this guy.
She could have eaten whilst they were all fighting.
That's
as well.
exactly right. At least enjoy the view.
Yeah.
You know, with some food. Comfort yourself. Yeah. Okay. There was two music parts that I liked in this, but the rest of it was really generic. It was just like copy paste from some other Hollywood movie. Yeah.
What music parts?
I liked the music at the end because that was funny as fuck. There's this synth just started coming in, and then there's like this rock guitar for the credits. Like, absolute wrong tone for a period piece.
I swear there was a point as well. I don't know if it was when Jing Han, was it?
Jing Han?
Yeah. When she was getting killed.
Oh no, Jing Yang.
Oh, Jing Yang. I don't know if it was when Jing Yang was getting killed, but there was wholesome music getting played when someone was getting murdered. I don't know
As
if
you
it was
do.
her or if it was like at a different point.
Yeah.
But it was wholesome music and it was way off tone.
The tone shift from this movie was just weird. It was just all over the place.
Anyway, back to the start. I think that's when we got the best bear. What was that companion thing? The bear, or was it
It was a big dog.
big dog? Yeah.
It was like a this is like this massive dog from Asia, and it's like huge, got a massive fur coat. I think that's what it was based off. I don't know the name of the breed, but I've seen a dog that's like that before.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I think that's what it was similarly based off, but it had like a bit of a bear thing going on. It was like a big furry Rottweiler.
Yeah.
That's what it was kind of going for. But yeah, that was... I think it had moments where that looked really cool, that character model, but then other times it's just jonky. Like we
I
said.
think all the creatures had cool designs, just didn't have
just
good
weren't
execution.
animated properly.
Like the beast was just... Is that what it's called? The beast? The
Yeah, it
big
was just
snake thing?
a dragon, basically.
The basilisk.
And what about the dude? He's just like, yeah, this beast will understand me. Like, he gets me.
Let's just chat to it.
All right, can we... It's beast time.
It's beast time.
We're talking about the beast
All right,
scene.
welcome to the Bust Starts podcast where we go beast mode.
So,
Two worlds doubling up. Beast, go.
The characters... Oh, excuse me. The characters go into the beast den with all the blood in the water and stuff like that, which is kind of sick. And they go through the beast den to steal the egg because that's the second challenge. They only had 2 challenges as well.
Yeah.
Kind of underwhelming. But, the final challenge was the face-off.
Yeah,
Supposed to
true,
be.
yeah.
But still...
That wasn't really the challenge, though, because they kind of...
They've already done something
They
like
tried,
that.
like they went against it and then had the massive battle that we'll get to.
Yeah. Well, in Beastland, they come across the beast, and yeah, it's... Oh, what's old mate? He breathes in the dust of a flower. Chew.
Yeah, because Jing... Oh, fuck, I forgot her name again.
Jin Yang.
Jing Yang fucking taps a random ass flower and he goes, watch out, he sticks his face
In it. He's like, "Whoa!" And then Jin Yang's like, oh, surely there's like a cure in here. And he's like, yeah, you got to find some orange moss.
Okay.
Go find it. Okay. Well, you got to find the orange moss. So they're wandering through. They fight the beast. They escape with the egg, and the beast. Oh no, yeah. Before the beast gets stuck, Jin Yang's like, oh my god, look at this orange moss on the beast's head. Let me just get some. And then later on, they find some orange moss outside on the wall behind them.
Yeah, in the background, it's right. And then when he
It's right
re-enters the place
Yeah.
in the end credit scene, there's
was
just
on the
orange
floor.
moss just everywhere around him.
Oh my god, it was. Yeah.
Also, how did she get the orange
detail
moss? Did she get like
really
a bottle and barely just scrape it off? You didn't really see her get the moss. It was
It was
just...
just poor CGI execution.
And then did he drink the moss? Because then he just vomited out all this green shit.
He just like put in the mossy powder in his mouth and just started doing like a Boys season 3 green vomit session.
He just started squirting everywhere.
It's a little reference for people who've seen that.
Well, I haven't, you fuck.
Yeah.
He just started squirting green ooze. He just started like coming Shrek style.
It was
out
like
of his mouth.
what's that? The goop from Ben 10 Alien Force.
Oh, flubber.
Flubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just naming green gooey things now.
Yeah. He turned into Robin Williams as flubber. Sort of.
R.I.P.
I should watch that.
We should. That'd actually be a good episode, I reckon.
Let's do it in 3,000
years.
Years.
Yeah. All right. I think we should get on to the end scene.
Okay.
What about the never-ending...
I thought we were about to pause then. We get on the end scene and we just both paused. Imagine we just ended the podcast there. Just go, let's get on the end
There's
scene.
nothing else
Just
that we have to
stopped.
talk about. Okay, so the end battle was chaotic. We had people jumping around clearly on wires, as mentioned before. The forever flying hang glider that just... The war general hopped on and for some reason just didn't want to go down. It was like it had a motor in it. And finally...
And it had a jet sound.
The piece of resistance... The cum waterfall.
Oh, the fucking cum tower. Okay, let's break each piece down bit by bit.
Oh, we don't need to do the first one. Let's just.
Well, the
skip
first
to
one
hang
did
glider.
have one like goofy guy go in the air, like,
Yeah.
as if he was just a fucking cartoon. Just when they run off they keep running and then they run off the cliff and they're still running.
Yeah.
and then they fall. It was like that. He was still just running mid-air.
Found that quite funny.
All right.
Yeah.
Point 2.
Point 2, the forever flying hang glider.
That's fucking
Dude, just
jet sounds. I swear to God, there was.
After unleashing the waterfall of cum, he hops on this hang glider and our main protagonist, Dong, jumps on
Big
the
Dong.
wing. Big Dong.
Big Dong goes for a fly, mate.
He jumps on the side of the wing of this hang glider, for some reason not bringing the two of them down. Like, it was stable enough to hold them both up. I know it's Hollywood.
It's built
but-
different. It's not Hollywood, mate. Whoa.
Oh, it's not Hollywood. Oh no. I'm gonna get taken down
It's
for that.
Chinese, brother.
But anyways, so Dong hops on the wing, and
Dong flops onto the wing. They start gliding
poor
around.
Dong, and they're just gliding around forever.
Going at it for hours.
It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, I feel like we got through about 3 minutes of the battle whilst it just kept cutting to them, just flying around, just in a CGI.
But they were fighting on the hang glider as well.
Yeah,
They were
more
just,
like
like,
just
kicking each
tumbling
other.
around.
And then suddenly he cuts a little bit of it, and then they go down and crash into the floor. Not when he jumps on it initially.
It was never going down
So
unless
flawed.
if it's fully structurally sound, it will not fall. It would just keep flying. It was going to fly to all the way to the northern Yang.
Yeah.
Yang or Yan? Yeah, Yang. Northern Yang.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yan?
Yeah.
Oh, Yang.
I've forgotten what each one was called. Oh, Southern Zhao and Northern Yang.
We may have stuffed that up, but that's okay.
We got it at the start, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I fucking forgot.
But finally, yes, the waterfall of cum, or the cum waterfall.
Cum tower.
Cum tower. It was just like, man presses a button, and these 3 cubes just go into the tower, and suddenly all this goo just comes out. I'm
All
just
the
like,
cum.
Oh, it's cum.
But see that where that button was placed,
It was really odd.
because I feel like anyone walking up the stairs, if you're like a weak bitch and you hold the handrail,
Yeah.
you could easily accidentally push that in and then go, oh shit, there's cum. Imagine that they're just
Someone's just walking past the stairs, and it's just like, oh no, oh okay, I've made a mistake.
comes back.
Comes back.
I wonder, they
Comes
must
too
have,
early.
Maybe it's got a fingerprint scanner.
Yeah. I mean, they seem to have all the technology in this
They
universe,
have
so
jet
I wouldn't
noises.
be surprised.
They have jet noises, so
Yeah.
they must have a fingerprint scanner.
So-
for Goatee Man who stroked his goatee in the middle of the fight where that
Hey, if you have a goatee, you have to stroke it before you hit someone. That's the
just
rules.
getting fucking murdered. It just cuts to him just stroking
Stroking
it, and
the
then goes
goatee.
back to her just getting beat.
That's so brutal. Yeah, so the cum just smothers this tower and everything below it. And the dude's just like, here's some fire, bitch. It just lights the whole place up. Burns. 2 guys get crushed by a door inside. It's just going off. People are dying everywhere. Horns are getting blown. People are falling on drums.
That's what I
People
do.
are getting caught on fire and screaming. It's mental.
That's what I do with my cum. I just light on fire like a Chris Angel stunt. Just
That whole scene is what you do in your spare time.
yeah,
It's just...
every night. That's why the bath is just full of smoke. It's all smoke and mirrors, baby.
it's a murder scene every night. Yeah, so finally we get to the end, and
End credit scene.
what's his name? Oh, the end credit scene was shit. Why was there an end credit scene?
Because Scott, what if there needs to be a triple world? Could you imagine?
But what about World?
Nah, there's no world, bro.
No, that's the prequel.
that's that's the prequel.
One World.
One world, double world, triple world.
Isn't that a Queen song?
what? One world. Quick. I also loved it that they were just spooning Chu Han and whatever the fuck that other guy. Oh, the Emperor. The Emperor and Chu Han were just spooning as they watched the fucking lizard guy burn. You know the guy from the lizard.
Oh, yeah.
cult? And at the end went okay.
When he's
the-
like,
the Emperor's sweating up in his trap place, and he's like, "Let me out!"
and then
me
it
out."
explodes, and they jump out the door.
Yeah, and then Chu-Han grabs the Emperor and falls onto the
"Come
drum.
here, baby."
Of course they fall onto the drum. That was just fucking epic.
Yeah.
And then they look over, they're just spooning, and see this guy burning, going, "I've done it for you, Emperor!"
And they're just like, oh, yeah.
And
yeah
Chu-Han-
keep
I
going.
bet he just whispered in his ear, it's like, "You'll be right with me, mate. Just listen to me, mate. You'll be right. Don't worry about him. It's just you and me now." Emperor's just like, "Oh,
I'll be a right-hand man.
Emperor's like, "Oh, Jesus, getting hot in here." Chu-Han, you dirty boy.
Sizzling.
Well, what's your Queen song, you fuckhead?
I don't even know. I couldn't
One
find
world.
it.
One world.
One world?
We live in one world. I'm Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn, do we have anything else to talk about?
I mean, the slave guy did. That was kind of rough when the slave owner,
Yeah.
and I can call him that.
You can.
because he was a slave
Oh, no,
owner.
yeah, that's just accurate.
This was just like, yep, here's this chick, you can use her however you want and all
Yeah.
that. I was like, oh fuck.
That's...
I mean, obviously, like, that's just what would have happened and
Yeah.
shit. That's fucking
of the
awful,
times.
awful shit. But I was just like, damn, I fucking feel bad for this chick. So I'm glad that she escaped.
And then they're like, you know
Oh,
what?
but she died. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, that was awkward. Yeah.
It's like, she got chewed up.
All the ladies got killed in this movie.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
That's trivia. No, I don't really have anything else to say. Actually,
Yeah, I mean, that's...
CGI was very shit. It was very cheesy. It was
Very
very
cheesy.
cheesy. It was a
Costumes were cool, though.
Yep.
I thought the costumes were... There was a lot of effort put into that.
Shall we get into trivia time?
Yeah.
Leave me with
it.
the theme song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, Double World's trivia time. Double World is actually based on a video game called Zeng 2.
Nice. Oh, I remember when I played that when I was younger.
I think it's like a RPG kind of top-down kind of shit.
Okay.
I don't know, something that's not my style.
Not your cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of. I think it's like a bit World of Warcraft-y kind of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, that's not top-down, is it?
Not really, man.
Nah, fucking.
What are you doing? You're digging yourself a bloody hole here, mate.
Oh,
Might as well put the gravestone in while you're
That's
at it.
fucking stupid.
All right, next point.
Chinese streaming platform. Oh, wait, that's the end of a sentence. I didn't do well with trivia this week. Newswire noted that the film was an instant hit in China with 400 million views on its first day.
Jeez, okay, now they would have made a lot of money back. Of $41 million, right? You said?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the profit?
400 million people on the first day.
That's fucked.
Honey, let's just get the whole country to watch this movie. When? Today. There's no time. It's fucking Double World.
We have to go see it right now, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
What about tomorrow? Not tomorrow, you fuckhead. We got to watch it
We got to see Double World right now. Put your saucepan down. Let us go see Double World. But I'm trying to pay the rent. I'm trying to keep this fucking household alive. No. Double World is more
Double
important,
World's
and
out
you know
now.
it.
What about the COVID? Fuck COVID. It's Double
Doesn't exist.
World.
Well, I just said COVID doesn't exist.
Letterboxd reviews. Alexis says it was the tax exemption as a reward for saving the king's life and the
Yeah.
kingdom for me. 2.5 stars. That was weird. It was only 10
So
years.
you don't have to pay tax for 10 years. Thank you for your service.
Yes, 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to make such a difference.
Yeah. Not life? No, mate. Can't. Well, wait, you didn't.
I mean, like, tax is just going to go up. So by the time you do get taxed, you're just going to be... it's just going to be like you were always taxed, you know?
Just remember, guys, like, the Cum Tower did burn down. It's only 10 years for you. Oh, okay.
Nah, they're probably going to be like, well, this tower burnt down. Actually, jokes. You do have to pay tax because we need funds to rebuild this tower.
Yeah. Shall we get scores?
Yeah.
You're first, I think, this week.
You know what? It just amazed me, this movie. It kept me along for the ride. Very entertaining, but, you know, I can't go past a 5 out of 10 nugs.
Yeah.
That's the most I'm going to give it.
See, it was very cheesy, and it was,
I can't believe I'm even giving it a 5.
That's very high, isn't it? That's high.
I think I want to change it.
Go, change it.
I think I'm going to fucking give this a 3 out of 10 nugs.
Yeah, life change. Well, we've never had that before.
Yeah, so
That's a story.
we've done a change once.
Yeah, but that was behind the scenes. No one knew that Metal... No one knew that
Oh,
episode.
now you know which one it
It
is.
was Metal Lord, you fucks. I changed it.
Ben made a mistake. He realised in his heart that his score was wrong.
We get 3 changes per year. That was our deal.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean...
Ben gets 3 changes per year, but I can do whatever the fuck I want because I edit this thing.
True.
Yeah.
So... I hope the mic heard that. I don't think it would have.
I want to sample that.
I don't
I'll
think
use
it
it in
would
a
have
song.
heard it. I don't think it would have heard it. Very cheesy and fun to watch, but definitely not a good movie. 3 out of 10 nugs for me.
Yeah.
Just a small portion of nugs. This is the end of the episode. Thank you for listening to the Butts to Nuts podcast.
If you enjoyed the podcast and want to support us, you can do any number of these 3 things.
Number 1.
Tell a friend, a family member, or even a random person off the street to listen to our podcast.
Number 2.
Leave a review. The higher the better.
Number 3.
Follow and support us on our social media platforms, being Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all with the usernames Butts to Nuts.
Again, thank you for listening. See you next week.
Butts to Nuts.